I am Zanani Tengiwe and I welcome you all to my channel, to my golden oldies. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you guys are back. And to my new subbies, welcome. I really hope that you do enjoy it here. Guys, if you hear my interchange, we're still trying to figure it out, okay? Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial, this simple face, just to get you going. If you have somewhere quick to go where you need to look nice but you don't have time for like full on glam, this is what you can do. But for someone this might be full on glam. For me it's not, but it's the look I do all the time when I have 20 minutes to get my makeup done. So this is it, and I thank you so much for watching the video. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. And I'm gonna tell a bit of a story while doing my makeup, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. See you guys at the end. Bye. Ooh, makeup hands. I saw this post on on TikTok. People were like, "Oh, you're calling yourself because it's a house girlfriend trend that's going on. You're calling yourself a house girlfriend. You're just unemployed and leeching off that man." I'm like, occur. King, it won't be too long. So when I do my face, I'll just show you a technique and then move on to the next thing, instead of you guys sitting through this whole thing and it's like an hour. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna tell you a little story, my testimony. I don't know if it's the first miracle I ever experienced, but it's the first miracle I remember, and something great that happened to me. So I'm gonna tell you guys now. It's 6:30 a.m. Guys, I shot this video yesterday on Friday, but I didn't like it, so I'm redoing it. However, I don't know if the weather is cloudy or what, because I'm using natural lighting. So if it seems a bit dark, I'm so sorry, guys, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's 6:30 a.m. So I'm hoping the day the lighting will get better, as we're shooting. So if it does change, just know that that's the case. So I've already prepped my skin, washed my face. I put on my moisturizer from Neutrogena, the Hydro Boost, and I also used my sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important, but the sunscreen I really prefer under makeup is the Every Sun one. But anyway, let us start. So the first product I'll be using is this Catrice. Guys, if you have oily skin, I really suggest that you put powder over your face once you've primed and everything. I'm not gonna prime now, but I use this primer, and I don't have it here, but I also have another tester from Benefit that I actually do like. This foundation is hydrating, so if you have oily skin, it might not last, or you might become oily. So I would suggest you use loose powder under the foundation. So I'm not gonna do that because I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wipe this makeup off after this. So I think you guys know that I've had breakouts, especially like I said, when I'm facing you guys, you can't really see them, but they like under my jaw, on my jaw. So in order to cover up such marks, even this one, I think you guys saw that on Christmas I had this pimple. So in order for you to cover it properly, this is what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna put like, it's not a pump, it's not a full pump. So this is what I usually do, like, and then I'll look at myself in this mirror. This is what I usually do, paint it on using this foundation. I've had this foundation brush for years. I even use it for my eyebrows. So this is what I do. Can you see? And then before I blend it, I'll let it sit for a bit so that it gives me full coverage, or even medium coverage, but so that the spots are covered. Okay guys, so the story, I'm gonna start the story time now. This happened in matric, like 2015, when I was in matric. So I started feeling sick, man. I've always had like heartburn and whatnot, so I assumed, okay, I have, what you call this, I have ulcers because I was like, I used to eat a lot of salty food. I used to eat a lot of like salt and vinegar chips, you know, those kind of things. So I was like, okay, maybe that's what's going on. And then I was not getting better. I really wasn't getting better. And my appetite started going. I started experiencing pain. Like I couldn't stand up straight. Yeah, I was always like bending and stuff. Okay, cool. That happens. Yeah, that happened, and I just like ignored. Okay, I just ignored it. I'm like, ugh, it is what it is. You know, I'll just have some Gaviscon, and we'll be fine. So you see, when I let it set a bit, I don't know what it does. It marinates, and then yeah. So I did that. So I would take Gaviscon to school, yeah, just so that it could relieve me of my heartburn. So guys, after blending this, sorry, I'm gonna go in between the story time and the makeup, and then I'm gonna use my LA Girl Pro Concealer to conceal under my eye. Then I'm gonna let it sit a bit before I blend it out, and I also usually put on my nose. So guys, I wasn't getting better now. So my mom was like, hey, let's go see the doctor. So we went to our GP, and he's like, I really don't know what's going on, so I think I should refer you to a specialist. We're like, okay, cool. We're gonna go to the specialist and see. So I didn't know the kind of specialist he referred us to. All I knew was I'm gonna have to get a sauna and stuff when I get there. Okay, fine. Before I put this setting spray, I'm going to prep my eyebrows. I think I showed you guys the last time, but I use what's this Kiss Lash Glue to lay my eyebrows in place. So usually, so that they don't move, to be honest, because I don't have a lot of eyebrows, it doesn't matter. I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it so that I show you guys. And then I'll just push them into place. And then they literally will move. They're gonna stay in place. So because I'm done with that, I'm just gonna spray this spray. Once this is set for like a few minutes, I don't know if it's ready. I forgot I don't know where I put my fan, so just so that it sits and it's not too runny. And then I'm gonna take what do you call this? A damp beauty blender and blend it out. So guys, when I got to the doctor, the specialist, they did a sauna. Yeah, it's like, you know that sauna they do in pregnant people. Yeah, they did that. So I'm assuming they were actually that's what they were doing. I'm assuming they were checking out for my kidneys, and I'll usually just bring it up here as well, you know. So they were checking if my kidneys are fine and whatnot. So the doctor wasn't there, and the nurse was the one that was doing this thing. So she did it at first, and then I saw her face change, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Why does she look nervous? You know, am I dying or something? And then she left the room. She literally didn't say anything to me, and I left the room. Guys, you must blend, like blend. So, and I'm not going to contour my face. I just want to show you guys a simple look where you can look very cute without doing too much. Anyway, she went, and then she's like, no, I think I should do this again, because the test conclusive. I think that's the word. Yeah. So she wanted to do the test again. So now, guys, I'm going to set my under eye. So I take a bit of the translucent powder and then dab it on my hand to get rid of the acne, and then set. So she left, and then she came back and she's like, okay, let's do the test again. I'm like, okay, fine, we can do the test again. I don't really have a choice, do I? And she came and we did the test again. And then she left. I think she left to go send the result to the doctor. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. In order, you can either use a pencil. Why am I saying in order? You can either use a pencil. You must sharpen it, or a brown pencil, by the way. Or I'm going to use this shade of brown from Hermosa Flow. It's called Brow It. Yeah, it's just faster for me to do this. So, and this is how I usually do my brows. Very light. I will usually underline. Have a very light hand. So if you don't have a light hand, don't use a powder. And I'm just gonna fill them in. Tell about the healer. Greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky. And never wait upon the giver. He'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher, higher. So yeah, she went and called the doctor, and the doctor was like, I'm on my way, I'll explain to her everything that is going on. Guys, once I have fill them in, I'll just clean them up with a concealer. Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard. That's it, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with that brush. I told you guys that I used that brush that I was painting on my face to blend my eyebrows, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So guys, yeah, so the doctor comes and he's like, hey man, we found cysts in your kidneys. Actually on one of my kidneys. I forgot if it was the left one or the right one. So he's like, no, you have cysts. So girl, we're gonna have to do if they don't go away by themselves, we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to go through surgery. So damn. Okay. And then he gave me medication, saying that I should just go home and see how the medication reacts to my body and if it's gonna help with the cysts and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do that. But he's like, if you're not getting better, you're gonna have to come back, and then we will schedule a day for your surgery. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll come. So I really wasn't doing better. I don't want to lie, I wasn't doing better. This is if you have 20 minutes to do your makeup, this is how long it's gonna take you to do this. And then sure, fine, I stay another week, and then I go back to the doctor. I'm like, this is not working out. I am literally not feeling well. I need to go see the doctor again. And then I went to the doctor again. I'm using this palette from Beauty Treats. They don't sell it anymore. You guys can see it's busted, but I love it. This is not really blush, but I use it as blush because it's a bit dark. But yeah, I like the shade. So I usually put it here. you know, that one I'm that one. Yeah, and just blend it out. Blending is your favorite. It should be your bestie. And then I take it up here. You guys can see what I'm doing. And just like that, keep blending, blend, 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 like you never had before. Just blend. And that is how it looks blended. Just blend till your hand is tired. Sometimes I also put it on my, not sometimes, I also will add that powder like this. But I think this is mainly because of the shape of my nose. So guys, if your noses are shaped like mine, I do suggest that you contour. But I'll show you guys that in another video, but just the contouring part. Then for my forehead, see, I was using that shade for the blush area. So for my forehead and just to bronze it out a bit, I'm gonna use this brown shade. So yeah, guys, I go to the doctor again. I'm like, dude, I am not feeling well. We have to do something about this. And then he's like, okay, we'll run the last test and we will sorry. Ooh, sorry. He's like, no, we will schedule the appointment, especially for us big forehead girls. This is necessary. And then I went to the doctor. He said, okay, come on this particular day. Okay, cool. So before I went to my scheduled appointment for the operation, I went. My aunt, guys, my aunt is a health freak. My mom's sister, so she was in town with my uncle, and they were going to see a dietitian. So I was like, okay, I was with my other uncle. So I was like, oh, let's go see them before I go to the doctor. So I meet my aunt and she's like to me, where are you going? I'm like, no, I'm going to the doctor. This and this is happening. She's like, oh, really? I wasn't aware. I'm like, yeah, but I think I'll be fine because they scheduled an appointment. So she, out of nowhere, decides to tell me a story. Oh, no. You know, I remember when your cousin, I'm using this powder to just set my eyes because remember we put that. Yeah. She's like, no. She remembers that my cousin had pimples. And then she's like, yo, I'm so tired of my skin breaking out and whatnot, you know? So she's like, she prayed. Like, that day, her faith was on another level. She really imagined herself getting healed and whatnot. So she was like, no, you know what your cousin did? She's like, she pictured the blood of Jesus in her hand, and she just went and she's like, you know, God, I am washed in the blood of Jesus. I am fine. My face is not gonna break out the way it has been breaking out. So I'm gonna be okay, right? And then she's like, the pimples never came back. Of course, she went on treatment and stuff, but after that, not by treatment I don't mean like medication, but she took care of her face and the pimples never came back. So I'm like, yo, I actually need a miracle right now because I don't want to go do surgery. I'm in matric, my finals are coming up. Actually, prelims were coming up. I just want to be fine, you know, so that I can study and do my work so that I can pass. Okay, cool. We go on our way to the hospital. We leave, so we on the way to the hospital with my uncle, and he's like to me, he's like, sorry, I was looking for a brush. So we head on to the hospital with my other uncle, and on my way there, I was just like, yo, God, like I really pray that everything is fine. Which shade should I use? I'm gonna use this contoured shade to do my lids. So this is the only shade I'm going to use, by the way, just to darken it a bit. So I was like, okay, I needed to hear that because I need a miracle right now, not later, not tomorrow, now. And then I went and I imagined the same thing she said. I was like, yo, Jesus. I pictured the blood of Jesus. And I was just like, I'm healed. Like, nothing is gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be fine. And guys, I had lost so much weight. Like, I was literally so sick. And then we got to the doctor. He's like, okay, running the last few tests so that we can go see. Well, he did a sauna just to see where the cysts are and then if we're ready to go. Yeah. Oh, just to be spicy, I'm gonna add a bit of orange just on top. I'm just gonna use the same brush. Just on top. You'll barely see it. Just blend them together as a just to bring a bit of color. blend. Just get a new brush. Don't be like me. And then, sure, he does the soda and he's like, "Girl, what happened?" It's like I'm crazy. Those things disappeared. Guys, I'm not lying. He does the test. I do x-rays or whatever those things are called. The cysts were gone. Guys, they literally disappeared. There was nothing, like nothing. It was as if I was never sick. Even then I felt instantly better, like no more pain, nothing. And I was healed. Literally just like that. Just like that. And that is my testimony, guys. So faith takes you a long way. And I think I needed the faith because I was so desperate. I needed to be fine. And I truly believed that I'm going to be fine. And I was. And I'm really grateful to God for that. So guys, hey, I've seen it firsthand in so many instances, but that was the first time I was like, geez, man. Guys, my face is basically done. If you have a highlighter or like a bronzer, you can use this at this stage. I'm just gonna use mascara. Oh, I shouldn't have done this before my spray. My nose is running. Why? My eyelashes are growing back after those individuals. Gosh. Happy. You see, guys, I smashed a bit of my mascara there. I'm gonna wait for it to dry because once it dries, it's easy for you to just rub it off and it comes out. So yeah, guys, God is really good. I've seen him firsthand. Oh, why did I do that? I have this lash that's like, yeah. So I've seen him firsthand, and if you're a liner girl, you can do that. But I get we're not trying to do too much. We're trying to look cute, but not too much. Yeah. And then this is the goat. Like, guys, this literally, I don't know what it does, but it you know, so I'm gonna spray from far. The spritz is horrible. I hate it. I don't wanna lie. It's horrible. Oh, my thing is lashes dry. Anyway. And again, if you have oily skin, I would suggest that you lock it in with the spray. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm wasting product. Matter content. This one has a very good spritz. You don't even have to put your hand too far. And then I'm gonna wait for it to dry. While I wait for it to dry, I'm gonna do my lips. I use this brown liner. So yeah, guys, got it really good. I have seen it. Faith. I don't know if he did that. I got it here. Because he knew one day I'm gonna need it. More than the healing, I'm gonna need to have that kind of faith. Just to remember that, you know what, God can and he's done it. And he will do it again. Corona, hey guys, sometimes we have selective memory. Because then things go bad, we forget about the good. Sorry. But yeah, that's my finished look. I hope you guys like it. It's very simple, very cute, nothing hectic. Imagine in the ponder, I'm wearing this top, this green top, and then a cute pair of pants. And then you're out and ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something. Until next time, bye. Guys, my nose is runny. And oh, the reason why I wasn't recording, well, I didn't post yesterday, was it's because I have a horrible toothache. Like my wisdom tooth, the side is growing, and yo, ndiyagowa sana. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please do subscribe, like, and comment. Till next time, bye guys.